What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. We're going to go live tomorrow, guys, talking tech, probably 6 p.m. Pacific. So if you're going to be around, come out, hang out with us. Phone number will be 619-721-3699. You can text. You can get in line now if you really want. But otherwise, just join up tomorrow and hang out with us to talk tech with everybody. Let's get into the news. The first story is about the LG V30 and their camera. This camera is sounding more and more like a beast every day. Well, some of the information that came out, they actually released in a press release yesterday. Well, we already know some of this information, like the aperture 1.6 should allow in 25% more light versus aperture 1.8. Now, it's a big deal because the more you're in a dark environment, it's actually going to be able to capture some light in there and give you a better photo. Also, the lens on the back of the LG V30 is a crystal clear lens. Now you say, oh, well, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that it's gonna do better color reproduction versus a plastic lens. Also, they said that the V30 camera reduces edge distortion by 1/3 when compared to last year's V20, while also dropping in size by 30%. The camera will feature laser detect autofocus, optical image stabilization, and electronic image stabilization. And they also said the cameras on the back will be a 16 megapixel standard shooter along with a 13 megapixel wide angle camera. I am seriously excited about this LG V30 phone. It has everything that I would want in a phone, a badass screen, which hopefully is bright. The last few iterations of the phones have not been that bright. So I'm hoping a really nice, bright OLED display. It's 6 inches, so it's like perfect size. It's going to have 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is plenty if the OS is optimized. Should have a decent battery life, a great camera, a Snapdragon 835. What is not to like? It looks like a modern phone. Guys, this is a total phone that's going up against the Galaxy S8. We really need to put some more emphasis into this LG V30 as a top contender, as possibly the phone of the year. And our last story of the day is about the iPhone 8. As you know, they're getting rid of that physical home button and they will be using a virtual home button on the screen. Well, some more details seem to have leaked about that home button. Some of the cool things about it is it looks like it'll resize so it can get bigger or smaller. The indicator, aka the virtual home button, can be hidden. And also, it doesn't look like it will be able to change color, so it'll just be one single color. Now that can be fixed with a software update, but right out of the box, no changing of the color for the home button. I think it's great that Apple's going to a software key over a physical key. It allows them to make phones that are skinnier, all screen, just a better looking phone overall so that they don't have this big home button on the front of the phone. So exciting times for Apple people. I wonder how, they are the phone, I think, for older people or people that aren't technically savvy to use a phone like that. Now I know they'll have the 7S and 7S Plus, which are going to be looking a lot like the iPhones of the past, so they can still get that phone, but I wonder if the iPhone 8 is going to be a little bit too technically advanced for somebody that's always used to having that physical home button, just physical buttons overall, and this iPhone will have just one less, and people use the home button all the time, and there's going to be no fingerprint sensor, it's going to be a face detection, so to me, I wonder if it's going to be a little bit too much for their older generation to take in. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question of the day is a great camera important to you on a phone, or maybe you're just fine with a good camera and maybe you're interested in just other parts of the phone? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Now, for me, myself, I love a good camera. Don't get me wrong. I don't take that many photos though. I'm not a huge photo taker. I'm not always snapping away that I need to take really good photos. If it has a great camera, awesome, but if it had a good camera, honestly, I'd probably be just fine with it. Not a big deal to me. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll see you down the road. Peace!